Welcome to JOT. I'm your host, Miss T. Let's get right into it. Hey, welcome back to Chat Community. Girls been working. I've been busy. Been wanting to get this out. I want to give my 2 3 cents on the whole Chris Rock dilemma and the whole slap with Will Smith. I know if you know how basically Will slap Chris last year, 2022. Whole thing. He was embarrassed, blah 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 blah. Okay, moving on past that. Finally, Chris finally came out on a Netflix special not too long ago and shared his sentiments, okay, on how he felt about the whole incident, how he felt some type of way. He said he was still hurt. All right. People ask, and some people ask, why did it take them so long to come out? Why did it take Chris Rock so long to come out and talk about it? We're all over it. Well, to answer your question, I think one thing is this is my personal opinion, my thought. Okay, it's just my thought, all right. I think he was traumatized. I think he was trying to sort it out and get through it. I mean, it took him a while. You can't tell people how fast and quick they should mourn or how fast and fix, how fast and quick they should heal. It takes time and everybody's different. All right. Nevertheless, the other reason I believe to be true, because he actually stated it. He said if the money is right, then he would speak to it. Okay. All right. Well, guess what? Netflix must have the money right, must have the dinero, the cash to flow together because he spoke on it and he shared a lot. He joked on some things, talked about Jada, this, that, and the third, and all kinds of stuff. And a lot of people got the keys out of it. Some people didn't like it and some people did. But Chris did his thing, made his money, and there it is. Also, there was a question. Will he be back on the Oscars? Will he come back and host the Oscars? Will he come back, Chris? Chris' answer was absolutely not. Now, I'm definitely paraphrasing y'all. Absolutely not. I won't be coming back. Okay? Okay. He will not be coming back, okay? So, the article kind of goes on how this probably was traumatizing and all these things. And it's very clear that it was, okay? It is not possible to know the extent of the psychological impact of the 2020 Oscars incident on Chris Rock, his actions, both of commission and omission. And the aftermath suggests that it was significant. To start with, he left LA for a while and retreated to his home in Alpine, New Jersey. You think? I don't blame him. Like I said before, they asked him to host the Oscars. He said no. He also went on to say and share, and here it is, part of the article. During the evening, he did describe that he declined an offer to go on Oprah, to go on to Oprah, to do a sit-down interview and even a Super Bowl commercial with Will Smith himself. Another attendee of the Phoenix show said, he said, you are not going to see me in interviews crying my heart out about this. I am not going to be a victim. Rock also echoes similar sentiments and selective outrage. And honestly, can you blame him? Can you blame him? Okay, I don't blame him at all. That's kind of all I have. I will say this though. Will didn't like what he said. Will definitely did not like the whole Netflix thing. He felt some type of way. We heard him come out and say some things, but listen, Will can't. I like Will. I'm a Will Smith fan and all of that. I'm a fan of his work, but listen, he can't rush Chris Rock's healing process. And also, I think Chris could take his time and speak when he's ready to speak. Okay, he's the one that was actually slapped, not the rest of us. He was slapped and he was embarrassed. But anyway, and one more thing, he could have pressed charges, but he didn't. So he really gave Will some grace because there was definitely proof because we all saw the slap. Okay, but anyway, that's all I have. I mean, we know for sure that this particular thing will always this it went down in history. We'll always remember the slap. We just will. Okay, let me know what you think down in the box comment section. What you think about this whole thing? Again, hopefully, both parties can kind of move on. But again, we can't rush anyone's healing or how they feel about something, okay? Especially when they're actually the victim. You can't rush them through the process. Anyway, that's my 2 3 cents on that whole situation and that matter, okay? All right. As I always say, we can't change anyone else. We only can change ourselves. Focus on the things that you can control and not on the things you can't. I'll be back with another. Thank you and goodbye. See you next time.